Hey YouTube, it's your girl Davina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, always. And I figured, why don't we just have breakfast in bed today? By Beauty Creations, right? Isn't that something? I haven't played with it much. I tried a couple colors that were off the wall for myself, but I've never played with a cool tone palette. So I was like, you know what? Let's have breakfast in bed. Let's do something fun. So grab yourself a snack and or a makeup brush and let's jump on in this look. I've got my eyes primed and I figured I would do just a light cool tone T-zone and just go. Handle my day, handle the business, that's what I figured. So let's start with this Lazy Baby, which is like this cool purple. Ooh, what is that on my brush? My problem with cool tone palettes are the same problem I have with neutral palettes. I feel that they don't show up on my skin tone very well. But I figured I better give this one a try and everyone, give it a benefit of the doubt. Because everybody can be built up eventually, If it's really that shy, light of a shadow, it would take a lot of it to build it up. But this one seems to be working out pretty okay. And I have my normal concealer base on with a little bit of setting powder just to give it a, something to glide to. And that's pretty. It's very cool though. Way more than I'm used to. But I like that color. Like, it was the first one that attracted me to the palette. It's like a satiny finish, not necessarily, like a glitter or duochrome. I've been really into duochromes lately though. Like, I can't wait to touch me some duochromes and really go to town with some. Ooh, that is really pretty. Like, don't even need a cup, Let's try this one is called Forehead Kisses, just to blend it out under the brow. I figured this would be a really easy get ready with me palette because you can't put as much vibrancy on a cool tone as you would a neon or something that's more vivid, because I think that it would come off a little Halloweenish. Does that make sense? Because it is very cool and it will make your skin, it could make you look sick, honestly. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So, Boo and View is like a... Okay, and what I'll do is I'll swatch the colors that I'm using after, before we end the video. But I'm going to use this one to just deepen up my crease and my outer V. But I want to add, because when you put too many of them on top of each other, if you've ever noticed, they will wash, like I was saying, wash you out. And that's something I don't need, I'm going to bring this one down just a little bit. And then up in my imaginary crease area that I make for myself. Just to put in that V. Ooh, this brush is starting to get scratchy too. If you know any other good conditioners for brushes, let me know in the comments below. Because I've used several types of brush cleaners and I'm just too lazy right now to go and buy some more shampoo bars, because I was thinking, the shampoo bars are great. They're for our hair, and it did condition my brushes very well and made them a little softer, but not, I don't think it's the best thing for your brushes to use human, unless it's a human brush or human hair brush, but these are like total synthetic brushes, all of these. So I figured, ask my viewers, maybe, you know, my subscribers, maybe they know something that I don't know, you know? So I'm going to put this one called French Doors all over my lid. Sorry, I paused a little bit because I started having a little bit of an anxiety attack. I haven't had one in a while, but I just started having one, and I was like, oh, let me turn the video off just for a second. And then I thought, you know what? Let me put the video back on and let you guys know about this, that it does happen more often than not. You know? But this brush is really nice. This Lorella brush picks up the pigment, the shimmer really nice, which I thought that's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let me swatch the 3 colors that I used. So I used Lazy Baby, Boo and View, and French Doors. That's these 3. That's French Doors. That is Boo and a View. And that's... Nope. Top row was actually Lazy Baby. Middle was Boo and a View. And the bottom one is French Doors. Really pretty. Not too much. Not too crazy, but let's get crazy. I want to add a dual chrome finish to the top, to the lid, just to see if it will give me a little more shimmer. Because I'm a shimmer hoe, too. Ooh, yeah. That's a nice... Oh, you guys can't really... I can't really see it on camera. But I'm going to put that on the 1/3 portion. This is the gold dual chrome from the Ulta Christmas Advent Calendar. I just wanted to touch it, and I thought it would look really pretty with a purple hue with it, but it isn't giving me what I was looking for. And just like this palette, it's not giving me what I was hoping for either, you know? Beauty Creation, first of all, being my first time ever having it, and then any other products. Sorry for that. And secondly, being Cool Tone, my first Cool Tone. Let's see if we can fix that with a little setting spray. Let's brighten it up. I'm going to wet that really, really wet and see if that will help. A lot better. That is a lot better. Let's do that again. Make my brush nice and wet. That's that pop I was looking for. See it now? Just boom. I don't know. The dullness of the palette is okay. If that's what a cool tone palette's supposed to be, it's kind of dull. I mean, I can understand that, but everything else, it could have done a lot better. I don't know. I don't know. You let me know. Do you have this palette? Did you like it? Is it good for your skin tone? I am not seeing this as going to be my go-to or wowing palette colors. Not at all. I mean, it's very pretty, but I just don't see it making a comeback. You know, maybe, I don't know, that purple definitely, you know, is definitely my, I love that, the first color I put on. The second color, I don't see it making a comeback because that's very dull of a black. It's just not, you know what I mean? It's just not, it's not exactly what I was looking for. So, excuse me, that's what happened, but we can always try to wake her up, you know? Wake me up before you go. So I'm going to just stick a little bit of this highlighter from the Real Her palette, the gold, the highlight in the middle. I'm going to stick that right here. And I know I got a big old middle finger, and I'm just going to dab that right there to give it that sparkle and shine. Kind of throw you off a little bit, off your center axis, I guess, is that what you call it? And definitely, what am I looking for? Oh, start to lighten up under these eyes, because your girl is looking kind of bad. So this is a little color corrector in peach. I recommend peach for every skin tone. I don't see that really dark orange color needed for lighter or darker skin tone at all. I do see the green being a helpful little girl, but I do not see that dark red unless you're a man. I mean, unless you're covering hair, then that is what's needed. But for most women, you don't need that much coverage of a color corrector because you're not that dark. You know, not even a. I'm talking about, you can be black, but the darker the hair that you're, or the darker the area you're covering, depends on the color wheel that you're going for, if that makes sense. So since I am brown and yellow hue, my yellow undertone, I brighten up my undertone with the peach and the yellow, and then I'll cover it with a cool tone, like, you know, because of the winter, a cool tone concealer. Because a warm tone concealer during the wintertime is not the business. It would totally wash me out, especially with a cool tone palette. I would look like Night of the Living Dead. I mean, it wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing, because I want Halloween all year long, but, you know, when you're going out in the world, you don't want to do that year round. And then I love the fact the concealer totally cleans up any fallout or mishaps that you have with your palettes. So if you don't know about concealer and you want a full tutorial on different concealers, let me know, because I've got a ton of concealers and I have tons of foundation, and I can show you some different ways to do it. You don't have to be as thick and bold as I do it. You know, you can start out very light, which is recommended, and build your way up. But as you see, I don't need to add a bunch of extras, even though a little bit on camera you can see it is a little bright. But I'm just going to use a foundation that's close to my skin tone to set it. And keep it high so that I don't have to deal with mask acne. I do wear paper mask when I go to the doctor's and to the store, grocery store, even though I do wear the face shield. I still want to It's not that I want to keep myself all that, you know, it's basically for myself. It is. It's to give myself the confidence to do what I need to do. And my eyeshadow has always been my war paint to the world. Look at my eyes, look at me, I'm here. And then add on the mask now. Because it's not saying, I'm doing this for you. No, I'm doing it for me because I'm not sick right now. I haven't gotten the virus, so I want to make sure that I'm okay when I go out in the world. So that's the truth. That's the tea of it. That is just the tea of it. Okay. Why do I keep... You're asking me, like, why do I keep fidgeting around? Because I'm looking for the perfect eyeliner. And I just can't find it. I can't find the perfect eyeliner to do something to this look. So I'm going to go off the chain and go electric blue. This is not exactly the smoothest electric blue, okay? But it's getting on there. I don't think electric pink would have done any better, but blue, okay. Yeah. Still keeping it. Look at me. Look at me, look at me. You know, I've always been the baby that wants attention. I think, you know, baby wants attention all the time. And then I'm just going to use and go natural, especially when I'm wearing a lot of masks. And I'm just going to use the Ulta, because I've been really into this wand. This wand does things for me. See that? Like, it really, I can get in there and not mess up my eyes and not worry about that extra product getting on my eyelid. And it does give you enough product in a couple of swipes to make my lashes a little jealous, where they're like, wait a minute, you really didn't want to put us on today? Who's she wearing? Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Look at that. No mascara. And that does help on occasions open up my eye. Because as you see, I've got some serious almonds going on here. And I can put on so many layers of this and not get the clumpies. And I can still comb. Like, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. This is a full-size one. I have tried the sample size ones, and their wand is not like this at all. This is the highlight. This is New Heights Lifting Mascara, so it's got to be just to this mascara itself that this wand is in there. I mean, I have gotten some pricey mascaras in subscription boxes that don't do twice as well as this has. And I got this in a gift bag from Ulta, just spending $20 of Ulta products and got this free in a gift bag. So, and this one's beating my Chic Cosmetics to the punch. But don't get me wrong, Chic Cosmetics got something in it. It's got some voodoo in it that really does help your lashes, grow after losing your lashes. Now that, it does have for $24. But you can get it way cheaper if you have an Ipsy Glam bag. So when it comes out on their site, you can get it for like as little as $6. Definitely looking for it on pop-ups everywhere. I'm looking for my Chic Cosmetics this year because I've had it for a year. I've had it for a year, and I'm like, okay, it's time to give him honest and wonderful farewell tour, you know, to the trash and declutter him. As you see, I kind of closed my eye on myself. But that is an easier fix when it's dry than it is when it's wet. You literally can just tap it and it's going away. And that's it. I'm going to go to the store just like that. Go to my doctor's appointments. Pushing up my lashes just a little bit. Just pushing them up. And what do you think? Was it worth staying in bed and having breakfast with me in bed? I hope so. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out. Leave me a comment. Let's interact. Also, share it out to your enemy. And we both laugh about them losing 20 minutes of their life that they'll never get back. And, yeah, be good to yourself and be good to the world, because we need more good people. And as long as we're staying positive and good, hopefully 2021 will be just as positive, because this clock is going. Did y'all see that? 2020 was like hell, hell, hell. And now it's like, goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. So I'm like, so here for it. And yes, that'll be all tonight, my busy bees. I really appreciate you coming and spending some time with me. I really, really do. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.